Hello and welcome everyone to our channel Basic ICT PNG. In this video, we show you two ways, or we explain the two ways in which you can do calculations. Now, there are two ways to do calculations in Excel. One, you either use a formula, or you use a function. The difference between a function and formula is that a formula is user defined, meaning you create the formula yourself or the equation yourself, whereas in function you insert it, it's already inbuilt. All right. Now, before we go into looking at those calculations, let's look at the operators that are used in an Excel formula. For addition, you use the plus sign. For subtraction, you use the minus. For multiplication, instead of the times symbol or operator, you use the asterisk. For division, instead of the division sign, you use the forward slash. And for exponents, you use a caret. And for parentheses, you still use the uh, brackets. Now, you also use an equal sign in Excel operators. Make sure you start an equation when you're trying to type a formula. Start the formula with an equal sign. Next, let's look at operators in Excel. Excel, as we mentioned earlier, is an inbuilt. Excel. Sorry, function is an inbuilt formula or equation. So you want to do calculations using functions. These are the signs or symbols that you use. You only use the range operator, which is the colon, and comma is the union operator. You also use brackets and equal sign. Just like the formula, you still need an equal sign in an Excel function. The equal sign denotes it's an equation or a calculation. That means the cell must hold both value and the equation, meaning the result of the calculation as well as the equation. That's why we always need to start any equation, whether it be a formula or a function, it always starts with an equal sign. So these are the operators or symbols used in function. These are the symbols used in Excel formula. All right. Next, we see the difference. Every Excel equation can be calculated using three different ways. One, you can use values in your formula. Two, you can use cell referencing. And three, you can use functions. Now, it should be four. Uh, you can also use values in functions. You use cell references in functions. Likewise, you can use values in formula and values in cell referencing in formula. Let's see an example here. For example, the arithmetic equation 5 plus 9 equals 14. Now, 5 plus 9 equals 14. If we represent it in Excel, look up here on the formula bar, it equals 5 plus 9. That's using the values 5 and 9. Now, if we use cell referencing, we would have equals b equals b3 plus c3, where b3 is in 5 is in b3 and 9 is located in c3. All right, let's go across to functions. If it is a function, you just type equals, because every equation starts with an equal sign. All right, so you go equals. Here we're adding, so the function name is sum. Okay, this when you would insert this. You come here and apply insert function, and then you search for sum. After you do that, you have to select the arguments. Okay, so that's B3 and C3. All right, so it will give the sum of the value in B3 and C3. This is when you're using cell referencing. But if you're using values, all right, you will just say equals sum 5 comma 9. It's just saying get the sum of 5 and 9. All right, so and here are other examples here for the various operations. All right, see here, let's say multiplication. When you're using values, yes, 8 times 6 equals 48. Look up here, equals 8 times 6. If we're using cell referencing, we go equals B5 times C5, where B5 is equals to 8 and C5 is equals to 6. When you come across using functions, we insert a function called product, and you will see the Excel itself will put the equal sign, and you select the name of the function called product, and you supply the arguments. Here it's B5 and C5. Excuse me. So these are just some examples. You can have a look at them and see the difference between formula and functions. All right. I go to formulas, go across to show formula. So let me just see, put it out here so that you can see. Okay, as you can see, this is formulas using values. These are formulas using uh, cell referencing, and this is the formulas using functions using cell referencing. You can also use functions using values. All right, we will see the difference between these two, or the parts of a formula and a function, in our next video. Thank you for watching.